three. Match three of the preliminary round that will give us our leaderboard and decide who goes through to the semi-final.
Who we got on peg 1 and 2 now, mate?
Max has just rotated round to peg 2, and we've got Rome Frizzell now on peg 1. So, are we live? Yes, we are live, yeah.
Ready for another mental 30 minutes.
Yeah, 3 more minutes and we'll be at this again. I hope you're enjoying these if you've been following this morning. So we've got 7 head-to-head matches which will decide who will go into the semi-final, and then obviously the winner of the 2 semi-final rounds will be through to our final, and they will be crowned this year's F30 Speed champion. So if you're just tuning in, we're not weighing any fish. We're just counting fish. 2 more minutes and we'll be live. We'll be starting the match. We're just counting fish. The fish have to go into they have to be landed in the net and they have to be returned in the net. And head-to-head matches, you get 2 points for the win, 1 point for a draw, and nothing for a loss, obviously. So
we've got independent adjudicators behind the anglers, and they're keeping a tally on the fish count. We're trying to keep up as best we can, but it's that frantic. We are struggling sometimes.
The old voice is already going, and we've got 5 more rounds, 5 more matches just to get through to get to the semi-finals. So
roll on lunchtime.
Bear with us. Yeah, I need an ice pack for my throat. 60 seconds.
1 minute.
Over a fish a minute. Yeah. Katie just confirming there. 5 of our 8 contestants had over a fish a minute last time in the last 30-minute match. So as soon as we hit 11:25, we should be going in for the next spell. Like and share. Let's get these young anglers an audience.
They're absolutely loving it.
They're so buzzing. I wish we could we should do a live in between, because when they come and speak to us afterwards, they're jumping up and down. It's brilliant. So they're getting ready. And we got some volunteers checking the scores behind each of the anglers. We're trying to keep an eye on peg 1 and 2. There's 6 other anglers fishing 3 more head-to-heads further up the lake, and they're all rotating round in the 20 minutes breaks. All in! And there we go, we got next 31. Next 30 minutes. Speed fishing at its finest.
Fish a minute, here we go.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can keep up this time.
Yeah, Max is on peg 1 in the last match. He's now moved across on peg 2. Rome's joined him on peg 1.
And he's already into a fish.
Rome's already into a fish straight away.
So's
Max. This is how quick it is.
Too mental.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
My voice is going to be shot to pieces by the end of this. So this is our 3rd match-up of the day. You can go back and watch everything that we've done previously. These young anglers, they're just incredible. Actually, I just need to check we've got the audio.
I'll tell you what, everyone I'm speaking to is having a real banging good time.
They're jumping up and down, aren't they? They're absolutely.
Parents and everything are thoroughly enjoying it.
If you're local to the area, come on down. You can stand behind the contestants. So.
And that's all that matters. It's like at the end of the day, if it don't catch fire this week, we know it works, and we know it's a good.
It's a very interesting format where there was 2 sceptical people, me being one of them.
Me included.
To be fair, but I can't believe how well it's working.
This is insane. It's brilliant.
The thing is, it's actually exciting to watch, isn't it? Because you're like,
yeah.
How many results are we getting in one day? That's the thing.
Yeah. 30-minute matches all day, so you get 20-minute break in between.
Well, I've been reliably told this is going to be a battle between Rome and Matt.
Well, they've gone off like electric pace.
Well, I've wound Rome up anyway, told him he's no good, should take up football and let his brother get on with the fishing. His sister reckons she could have done a better job.
We're at Jansen's Fishery near Nottingham today. That is right, isn't it? Yeah, yes, Nottingham. Yeah. We are near Nottingham.
Yeah,
we're in Thirsk yesterday. I've got no idea whereabouts in the country we are. Jansen's Fishery near Nottingham today. And
hopefully you'll be in Cambridge tomorrow somewhere.
Yeah, hopefully I will be in Cambridge, although I won't be in bed, which is where I want to be.
Yeah. We have got a leaderboard as well, all sort of computerised. We'll try and show you that at the end of 1 or 2 of the matches, or try and keep you updated.
As we go through the 7 head-to-heads for the 8 anglers, we'll be filling that out. That'll obviously make more sense as the results go
If
in.
you guys want a cold drink, there's a fridge here.
Max just popping Steve over the
There's a kettle there and all if you want to make
entertainment.
yourself a cup of tea.
Oh.
What?
And Oliver wants a sausage sandwich.
Well, he's a big lad. He's got to keep fed every half hour.
You have at this sort of pace.
Yeah, we're using a lot of energy
Yeah,
going
I
through
should
this.
imagine it's a long
Max
old,
in again. Oh, they're
yeah, well,
both
we're the
in.
same.
Mate.
We've been
It's
That's a quick one there for Rome.
Right.
Rome,
we'll be
that's
glad to
fish
be
to
at
fish,
home.
fish to fish.
Max is
yeah.
in as well,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Well, back to school tomorrow, so
Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
see if we can wake him up then.
We can see your messages down by the lake.
Catching up with some sleep over.
Family members maybe watching.
Good stuff, isn't it? It's exciting. They're enjoying it, that's the main thing.
And if
And
you
the
just
parents
tune
are
in,
enjoying
it's
it.
the
They're
first one
excited
you've
for
watched.
it,
Go
so-
back and watch the first one
You
because
get a
you'll
lot
soon
of
catch up.
results
We've
in
got
the
20
day.
minutes.
You've
We've
got a
got
lot
20
of
minutes break in
competitions
between
and-
Yeah,
each.
we
So
have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's-
There's going to be a load of them
Go
go
down
on
well
the
with
channel
us, we
today.
just have to
within a
go
couple
back
of
to the
rounds.
field,
Oh,
people
Rome's just
with
caught on the
imagination.
bank.
Oh,
That's
no,
it. He's
about that.
soon sorted that out. Don't fall
Make
in, lad.
fishing sexy. That's what you've got to do, haven't you?
Don't.
Yeah.
Make it so,
Plenty of fish to
we're going
catch.
to make it so
Yeah.
people want to.
All of a similar
Yeah,
stamp.
load
There
of-
are some eyed in here as
exactly
well.
like
They,
that.
they all count. All the fish count.
Load of barbel in here as well, mate.
Oh,
But,
is there?
they're probably fishing too shallow for barbel.
You're
for
going to
a
be busy
start,
with this one, Simon.
and you don't want. You don't really want a barbel on your hook.
No, fishing
Not
down
of
the
any
edges.
size, anyway.
Fishing down the edges the way they are, it lends itself to carp,
Should
doesn't
be
it?
some food
Yeah.
available, wouldn't there?
So
We'll have to do a run to a chip shop.
it's that efficiency as we're
Well, at least we get a dinner
soon
break, I
finding
suppose.
out of. Oh, I didn't even see Logan's Rome's fish there.
It's too
They're
quick
hanging
for
about
you.
these two, are they?
It's the efficiency of, yeah, I mean, the previous match angler contestants have been putting fish back as they're playing the next one and they're catching so quick. Look at that, both of our anglers have got an issue with their rigs and they're having to stop.
Same time, well, that's.
It needs to be, doesn't it? So they've got loads, plenty of kits set up, and
Well, I don't know. Do you think that makes it more interesting? The fact that they've got
Well,
to look
yeah,
after
they don't
their
need to
kit.
catch any more in 30 minutes, do
No.
they, than they're already catching.
They're having problems getting fish stuck in the nets, throwing the landing nets in, getting tangles, and they're still catching one a minute.
we need some more suitable landing nets for this, don't we?
Yeah, I think the real large hold ones, the bands will go through the larger
Yeah.
holes anyway, won't they? But yeah, it's very fine, very fine,
Yeah, they don't need to be going under
margins.
the water.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it needs.
very fine margins of error. It seems to be if you lose a fish, it's not how many you've caught, it's how many you've lost. So when you do get them, obviously you need to.
You don't want to be pinging off, do you?
No.
No, that's it. But a couple of mistakes in this, and you're gone, aren't you?
Yeah.
But I suppose that's any sport, isn't it?
Our straw fishing
Fine
minutes, good going.
margins.
Fine
Yeah.
margins, mate. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd lost that one. I thought you pinged off that one.
Yeah, he's elastic
Straight
hard
in
to
there.
see
It
there,
is,
isn't
it?
it?
Yeah.
See, Logan's fly now. He's next to Max on different pegs now. Be interested to see if it goes the other way.
Yeah,
this
Max
time.
has obviously now moved across the peg, so
They're crawling up the bank in Max's peg. Oh, he's lost another
He's
one.
pinged that. Yeah, it must
Yeah.
be the pinging peg because that's where Logan kept pinging him down to there. I was just speaking with Max, and of course they're all walking along and seeing what side the other angler was fishing on that peg. That
well, in the first round, tie fish to the right, onto them reeds to the right in that peg.
Oh, he's pinged out of another one.
See now,
Cha-
Max is having a pinging session and not Logan.
I'd be changing milk every round.
Just a little caveat there, try not to listen to too much angling advice from Sean. I'll probably only make life more difficult for you. I'm sure he'd be the first to say. It's only for entertainment purposes, my commentary.
It's insane the speed that they're catching. Look.
It's super fast, isn't it?
Max was out longer than he was in the water. He knows what he's doing.
What's the score,
Well,
mate?
both these two do.
8-7 tight as, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Rome just in the lead. Max has had a little spell there of sorting the rig out, and it's cost him a fish or two, I think.
I feel like it's worked out. There's only certain people coming down this end, but that's going to change, isn't it?
Everyone will rotate. We
Yeah.
should cover, although there's 3 other head-to-heads happening each 30 minutes, they'll all rotate round so that we should all see
Well,
that.
this is only the first time we've had an angler film twice, and that's Max.
Yeah,
Well, I don't want people saying I'm favouring people from
no,
Northamptonshire,
there'll be
even
other.
though I am.
Ty will be back in round 6. Logan will be back in round 7. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're rotating round all the pegs.
Oliver will be back as well. So yeah, they're all going round.
None of these are aware of the camera. They're just in a fish race, aren't they?
They're just concentrating. There's no room not to, is there, Steve? If you're taking it seriously, is there? I mean, it's all good fun and all, but
you can't wait to have a go.
You know what'll happen though when me and Sean have a go? Won't catch nothing. When they all go for lunch,
it's not funny,
we're going to be frustrated.
It's not really funny, actually. It's
we're going to be frustrated for 50 minutes, not catching anything.
There's people hanging on to your every word here, thinking you know a bit about fishing, and
No,
actually,
I've never ever have I said that I know anything about fishing.
you're under false pretences.
Yeah, so
We'll have to go.
They must be opening back at lunch. They will open back up at
No,
lunchtime.
it's radio
There's
through.
somewhere up the road.
Radio through.
Yeah, they said, well, we can open for drinks if they want, but there'll be no food.
Oh.
Well, we'll have to get somebody to. Well, we've got a lunch break, haven't we? So we could.
yeah, there will be an
somewhere just up
hour
the
where
road.
we get something sorted. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do with something like that. My missus will be here soon. I'll be surprised if she comes without food.
No, you won't. You'll be angry if she comes without food.
No, I won't be. I
Do we
would-
need to sort ourselves out basically? Because, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's good to go and find some.
I did. Yeah.
Right, so both anglers catching. Both anglers got 10 fish each. Well, both
Well,
anglers
so
catching.
just
It's a rather
literally
silly
up
thing
the
to
road.
say,
So,
really,
yeah,
isn't
here
it?
it is,
It's
yeah.
actually more interesting if they're not catching.
But it's a
Yeah, what's the time? We're like
So we,
only 9 minutes gone.
Yeah,
I
only
can't
9
believe
minutes
that.
gone.
They've already caught 10 fish.
Yeah. So 33 fish in 30 minutes is about as quick as it's going to get, isn't it?
Well,
Will there be anybody
no, we'll
that catches
source the food,
34,
don't
do you
worry
think?
about
I
Well,
don't know.
you can see room for improvement, can't you? There's just little.
You're criticising now, are
There's
you?
just little things, isn't there? Like you say.
Wait, don't lose
if
them, you mean?
everything, yeah, if everything goes absolutely perfect, you don't lose a single fish.
Sean's got them of size 20, size 12 hook.
That's a bigger fish, you see. Yeah, it could have been quite easy, didn't it?
Both coming in, both getting them at the same time again, though. Like you say, there's no nothing splitting these two. I just love the way that they're poised with the net as soon as they've.
You've got 8 people that are just poised, don't you? They're like herons, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fishing at its basic, most basic. It's what
Yeah.
we did when we were kids, counting fish, fishing next to your mate, meet the bloke next to you. It just don't get any.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait 6 hours for a result of fish get tight. You
No.
can have 28 of these all day, and then the finals, 30 exciting matches.
Oh, Rome's really motoring now.
He must have just switched top tips because he's got
Well, I've
yellow
been
elastic
winding
in
him
here.
up, haven't I? I've been telling him that
He's-
he.
I do like the yellow elastics when you can.
putting on the afterburners now.
Yeah.
It's about efficiency, isn't it, fishing? It is a lot of it is about being
Yeah.
smooth, tidy, as Mark Pollard used to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always, maybe you've got to be tidy, and that's what it is.
Line. I do like to see an elastic out.
Yeah.
Both of them. I'm going to get his in. Looks like it.
That's matrix elastic, that yellow. I do know. We had a right to do, like I say, we had a right busy weekend.
That's called slip.
Yeah,
Is
it
that
is,
the
yeah.
slip? It's meant to be good stuff. Never
Yeah.
used it, but
And like I say, if you'd have been in Woodlands Tackle Shop with me, Jack Barwick and Jock, trying to elasticate these rigs,
Matt's not messing
Friday
about. Look,
evening.
straight in again.
that would have made good filming. That was the right comedy. Jack will hate me for saying 3 times he forgot to put the bush in.
Jack winning yesterday's nitro match at Woodlands, obviously.
that's on our Wood YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. Well, he made up for. He's better at fishing than he is elasticating poles, which you can't say that
He
about
caught
me.
on the
I was
rod.
actually still better at elasticating, even though I was.
He caught on the rod all day yesterday, didn't he?
He went towards the end. It was bite a bung, weren't it? It
Yeah.
was whop it round, bang. But Mike had a good day, didn't he?
Yeah, like that.
He had.
See,
He had
Max-
19 fish for
Max
£150.
can't get his
didn't
fish
he?
out on net. Personally, I'd be fishing on the other side because you're not crossing over your net then, are you? But what do I know?
Yeah, it's left-handed, I suppose, isn't
Look at
it?
it, I love the way, look, it tap, 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 bang, like, and the net ready. Look at that. That's
Like I
that.
say, you
Now,
could have your
does
net
it
there
get
and
any
your rig
better
there,
than
isn't it? That's more efficient, surely, than
The
that.
roaming as well.
Yeah, Max got that one out very quickly. But Rome's still there.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon my boys and girls here can beat any of you lot out there. So if you fancy laying the challenge there, because these look the business, don't
They do look the business. I think you're going to struggle to catch more than 33 fish in 30 minutes. But we'll see. Someone
These
might.
boys, you know,
If
what I
Steve
mean?
was here all day, he wouldn't catch 33 fish.
The challenge is laid down. My boys can beat you here, like, I know, and my girls. Jamie, Andy, all of you. Andy Power, you has-beens. You're part of angling history.
That ties it again level. Max goes one in front again. Speed fishing. What do you think to our new event? F30. 30-minute matches where we count the fish. They're all the same stamp. They're all about £1.5, £2.
I haven't seen many silvers and barbel and I'd caught, have you?
Well, you won't catch any barb or fishing up in the water, will you?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, Sean doesn't catch fish.
They
so
go
he
on the back, wouldn't they, barb?
Well, they'd have to fish up in the water, wouldn't they? Come up upside down.
What do
I
you
tell you
think?
what, it goes through quicker as well. It's not like the lull in the middle of a match where it tends to drag a little bit. That's the beauty. It's fresh, isn't it? It's the difference between sitting and watching a test match for 5 days and watching a game of T20, isn't it? It's you can dip in and dip out, and
Yeah. Well, hopefully the audience will grow as we go throughout the day. Obviously, it'll get more exciting as we get to the semi-final and then the final.
it's there on YouTube, and it for people to see.
Yeah. You can drop back and watch the earlier matches if you've only just found us. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It's all free. All free.
Well, again, if we can go to the schools with this new format that we've also got, that Leicester put in the magnet fishing and training.
This is a lot. This is going to be a lot to talk about for the schools, isn't it?
This is
Yeah,
gonna be,
yeah.
for
This
the
sort of
youths.
filming and showing them, it's.
Who's not going to be interested in doing this? All you need is a top kit and a landing net, a box of pellets.
I love watching Nicole. Like, no, it's Ricky, and they're all out the same camp though. Them two, they look like beasts. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, get in
I
there.
think there's slightly bigger fish on peg one because they're taking a little bit longer to come
Well,
in.
is that the elastic though, Sean?
Well, it's, I don't know.
Is that the elastic? We don't know.
Yeah, Max has managed to wangle himself the grey hydro
Is
out
it?
of my top kits. Yeah, that's because he knows Simon. I reckon their money's exchanged hands, don't you?
Could be.
He's from Lincolnshire.
Don't
And Spol's
hint
like
at-
you wouldn't trust him.
There's nothing untoward going on in this competition. I can guarantee you that.
I tell you what, Max is looking pretty smooth at the moment. Still, and again, every time I think that, I look at Roman. Is it tight? What's the score?
17-19 at the minute. I've counted the one that's in Max's net, but I haven't counted the one that Rome's playing at the minute. So it should be 18-19. It's very close, and with it's 14 minutes, still 15 minutes to go on this one. So these two are catching at a ridiculous rate, aren't they? So 18-19 now to Max. Max has got another one in the net, so it's 18-20. Yeah, as soon as I say no one's going to catch more than 33 fish, Max is going to go and smash it.
prove us
He's going to
wrong.
catch like 45 fish in 30 minutes.
Any of you hooker duck merchants listening, if you fancy a good whooping as well off my boys, like to show that it ain't hooker duck, it's all about skill. Come and join us. We'll put you in your box.
The youngsters here are absolutely jumping up and down. Clive Storer, what's the venue please? We're at Jansen's near Nottingham.
Yeah,
Lovely
on the
fishery.
A52.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Elton on the
lovely
hip.
fishery. There's, what is there, 3 match lakes here, Steve?
If you're local,
Yeah, but there's others in the
there's-
pipeline, aren't there?
There's pleasure lakes as well and whatnot.
if you're local, come and join us. There's a barrier to stop the audience getting to the anglers, so you can come and watch. We'll be doing this until about 6:30 tonight. So
We could do with one of these on the Vale as well at Eddie Gregory's place. That would work well. Lots of fish of similar stamp there. If you're a fishery and you're listening in and you think to yourself, actually I shouldn't mind a go at that, get in touch with us. We can sort it out.
Yeah.
We can do it. We can. That's
key-
what we want.
The key here is all the fish are a similar stamp, £1 to £2. Shouldn't think they're much bigger than that.
It's like Jim says, don't we want fisheries all over the country? So, that's a good idea, and start. It's
Yeah,
about bringing people into the sport, not
Well,
the fishing association.
Like you said, Steve, what you've done, you put 8 seat boxes on 8 pegs, and you've given top kits to 8 anglers and 8 sets and 8 landing nets, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's,
Bag of pellets, 2 back sacks
pint
of
of pellets each round. It don't get any simpler than that, does it? And if I can't see how anybody couldn't see that as fun. quite frankly.
Well, these kids are absolutely loving it. They're lapping it up.
Yeah, and obviously the competition aspect for them, the leaderboard, making the semi-final and then the final is going to be huge, isn't it, for them?
Well,
So.
we've told them it's a test event and it's only a friendly, but they're taking no notice of us.
They're not friendly about this at all. No, they're having a great time, aren't they? It's the energy when they finish. They're running around to see what peg they're on next. When we stop filming, and at the end of each match, they're running around. They're all excited. Where am I next? Where am I next? So,
These are all basic skills. Hook or duck, it's all about being smooth, efficient, quick, you know.
yeah.
That's the annoying thing about the hook or duck brigade. Fishing has always been a fish race. It's always been to see how quick you can catch them. You know, that's it. That's match fishing. See how many fish you can catch in a limited amount of time.
Steve, you just got a message come through from Richard Robinson. He said, "Can you smell me lunch cooking, Dorksy? I'm only 3 miles away and I'll pop down after I've eaten."
Good man. Good man.
Bring us some with you.
Yeah, yeah, we thought we were going to get lunch and we're not.
That's Richard Robinson off of fishing. I went to school with Richard Robinson. I'm sure it's not here.
Come down if you're local in the area. Come and see us. Come and watch the anglers. Share it on your social media. Let's build these youths a nice audience for this afternoon, and they can watch the final, and the semi-final, and then the final. If you've not already done so, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So we want to create the audience for these anglers to be able to have more events like this. So promising so far.
Logan's up in the tail, I reckon.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Pinged out that one.
That's what you don't want. The biggest fish in the lake in the tail, first put in, and be playing it.
Yeah, playing it for 30 minutes.
We need to pull for a break.
Yeah, very little.
You just throw it in when you throw your chop kit in and start another one.
There's no room for error in this, is
No,
there?
there's very little room for error. It's all small margins.
Oh, Max just knocked one off there, didn't he? Like it's all. That's what it's about, isn't it? Being smooth, being tidy. As I said,
Did he
being
knock that off, or
efficient.
did it go?
No, it's in the net.
It came, yeah, it was in the net and come unhooked,
Yeah.
and then it just released it. I don't know whether I hope someone counted that.
So we'll leave that up to the referees, eh?
Yeah, it was certainly netted.
I had that as a fish.
Yeah, I had it as a fish. It was netted, the hook come out, released it straight away.
That's insane. Look. These pegs are going to get better and better and better, aren't they?
Rome got a little issue. Oh,
There'll
He's-
be
he's
VAR
Rick,
on this,
hasn't he?
you mark my words, whether it be next year or 10 years time, we'll have VAR to see if the fish counted.
He's got it.
Well, you can go back and watch it.
He's got it
It
sorted.
is recorded.
The fish are crawling up the bank in Rome's peg.
These pegs will just get better and better and better, won't they? They're not going to turn off, are they?
No, not with these quick.
Jeff's fairly confident that it'll, you know, it's a lake that will stand there. It's only air stuff like that that will do it. Let's put it this way, they won't shut up shop because they're not hungry.
No, they certainly won't.
Clive Storer said, fished the Vale last Saturday in the company match. I've won it with £465, everything shallow, including lots of barbel. Well, Clive, we did try and tell you that
I
Sean doesn't
stand
know
corrected.
What's that?
Caught a load of barbel shallow.
Who did?
much. Clive Storer.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Clive's obviously realised you know now about fishing, so.
Well, I would imagine, thanks to you, everyone knows that anyway.
Mate, they're looking for food over here. Go and help them out, Sean. You're a maestro at that. He's always on about it. Oh no, it's me. Isn't it?
Yeah, that's you, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what, now I know that they ain't that about, I'm like,
I can't believe you're surviving without a second breakfast.
no.
Don't worry,
Well, I
Karen will
didn't
be
eat
here
most of it this
shortly.
time, didn't I? I didn't leave half of it. Like, well, how many minutes are we in?
We've got 8 minutes left to go, so 8.5 minutes.
And what's the score?
27-22 to Max.
They're consistent, aren't they? Like 30 odd fish.
Well, yeah, obviously I said, oh, they won't catch more than 33 in 30 minutes, and Max is going all guns out to prove me wrong.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, insane speed. I think
Hey up, mate. Here's my grandson, my number one, my favourite grandson. Here's my favourite granddaughter. And here's who's this? He's my favourite. Hello, Maggie Boo.
we've lost Steve to the family.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you see that? Oh, he's It's a good job I've got another one in the van. isn't it?
Maggie.
Just in case.
She's excited to see
I
us.
don't get how to do the last look. He hasn't.
Mate, before the day goes on, you're right,
I counted
we'll
that one
have a
that
go.
Max has just returned, didn't I?
Show.
I don't know.
Dunno, well-
Simon has got his eye on it. We've just been distracted by people at
That's why we
people
say.
at the camp.
That's why we say don't take too much notice of us because we're easily distracted. But we have got adjudicators counting the fish.
I might have missed one there, but Simon will be on it.
Yeah.
They might want something at dinner time, burger or something.
Trouble is, I have the playback watching on the phone
Yeah,
to make sure everything's going smoothly.
Hello, darling.
That's a little way behind the rest of the actual live coverage. So
Yeah, where's Kate?
She's up there.
both anglers just sorting out their rigs at the minute.
Yeah, go and you go and watch.
Well done, Clive. Yeah, good banter. Clive's enjoying it.
Where's my dog gone? Hello, Dad. Hello, Dad. They're not like.
No.
Not that bothered about me, are you?
Yeah, it only takes a minute. There's something to go wrong, and
Yeah.
like you say, you're not catching your fish a minute, then, are you?
Yeah. Although he's going to give it a good go, isn't he? Oh, Max. He might be on 28. I might have missed one there, but Simon will tell us. He's
Yeah,
the
we
referee
will.
behind the anglers.
All right, mate.
We
Pick
will
1
be.
and 2.
We will be corrected. Not just on the score,
on everything.
everything,
Yeah.
including catching barbel shallow.
Well, yes, exactly. Well, I was one of them. I did wonder, but I didn't want to say nothing because I don't know nothing.
You clearly never caught barbel shallow.
To be honest, I've only ever had a handful of barbel, and that was all from decoy. Max in a game.
Max
look.
is
The efficiency's
Switch-
improving constantly.
switching on the
isn't it?
afterburners now. Max is. How long we got left?
You and your Top Gun references.
I
look.
know.
So we've still got 5 minutes.
Be honest with you, what we'll do is I'll get some rigs tied up and all that, and you can go and have a go over there if you like, can't you?
Steve's got the grandchildren in the
He
swim.
wants to catch on his rod, doesn't he?
Let's go and catch around the corner then.
Yeah. I'm on it, mate. On it like
Rome letting again. It's still tight. There's not a lot in it. Don't take a lot to split these anglers.
No,
Nice, I'll
run
get
straight back
some
in
rigs set
again.
up and
He's
all
got
that.
a chance
You can have
now
a go
He's
over
got a
there,
chance to
like,
catch
you know
up.
what I mean?
Max has just
And
adjusted his
into
rig there,
he's just
isn't he?
into
So-
a fish straight away. So
You know,
He
like,
is as well.
yeah, that's it. It's in
That's
the net.
straight
so
in the net
that's
as well. So
like
that
you
just
say.
closes that up to 2 fish. So
No, I won't.
Just make.
Max just came from behind to nick it in the last leg, didn't he? On the last
Yeah, no, we're looking for housekeeper.
fishing against
It's
Logan.
just things. Look, your pellet comes off. How frustrating! Because he could have been in the water and caught another fish in the time it's taken him to put a pellet on the hook.
Yeah, they'll be thinking about that between the breaks, won't they?
Funny old fella.
Can he get one before Max hooks another one? They're crawling.
Isn't
at
it
the bank.
crazy when you think a quiet spell is less than is more than 60 seconds?
Seconds, yeah.
In the dark.
The water's boiling in that peg. It's just he's on again. Oh, so is Max
Do
though.
you prefer that one or the blue one, mate?
Who's quickest?
Max is
Max
straight
is
in.
straight in. Rome's in. Yes,
He's in the net as well. So there's still fish for fish. 2 fish between them.
The blue one.
And we might be wrong.
We might be 1 fish out.
Yeah.
Hey,
We'll soon find out.
I quite like
How long we got left, Mike?
4 minutes. We'll give them the 60-second warning shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Bring it around here, like. Maggie.
All good stuff. All exciting. Great to see these fantastic young anglers. Look at Max in again, look.
You just think he's on a little quiet spell, like you say, 30 seconds without catching a fish, and then it's bang.
I'm just getting frustrated. There's so many fish there. We can see him swirling in his margins there. 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, he's lost another one.
Pinged off.
Who's
Don't
that?
do-
Logan.
Rome. Yeah, so
It's,
obviously when you lose a fish like that, it tangles you
Yeah,
up
I'll
as
show you
well.
what
It's
it-
a
I'll
double
put-
whammy,
give us
isn't
a
it?
few
Yeah.
minutes
A, you've
when-
lost
when
a
we
fish,
start
and B, you get a
next,
tangle.
round in the gap in between because we've got lunchtime coming up soon. And no, we've used it like there's some in the fridge. I can go and fill it up though if you like, or somebody. get this round.
Zoom in again.
7 matches to get us through to a semi-final.
Can he get back in the water before? No, he can't. Max is in again.
What? Well, you know what I mean, when you drink it, don't you?
Max has nicked his fish.
I've got so much on the plate, I'll ask you. Yeah, well, we're stuck up the road, we can go not rather than domestic stuff while we're on the roof.
Yeah, just so you know, the microphones do pick up absolutely everything. The microphones will pick up absolutely everything.
Steve's not getting the coffee.
Can you do that in the break, please?
Yeah, coffee's in the breaks.
Have a go with that, have you? When lunchtime comes, we'll have, if we've got one more round after this, I'll get hot on the case.
There's
Get you some
Rome.
drinks so you can...
Still
tight, innit?
Still kept it to within 2 fish. We've got 2 minutes left to go.
We think we might be a fish out, but I don't know. We'll. He's got a little tangle again. See, little things like that. It's just.
Yeah, what would you be
All
doing,
I'll say
Sean?
to you is be
Heavier
really
line?
careful with things
No,
like
I'd
that.
be packed up by now.
Yeah, got
It was just
frustrated
too
and gone home.
frustrating. I'd be gone. I'd be
Yeah.
throwing my kit up the bank, and that'll be it.
Frustrated and gone home. Maybe heavier line
Right,
just to prevent them tangles. They've obviously got 20 minutes in between each match to move their kit and to think
Are we
about
down
what
to
they're
the
going
last
to do.
minute yet?
We're 1.5 Steve. Rome's in again.
1.5 minutes left! I'm in again. Now, what's the scores on the doors
Well,
with this one?
we've got it
think-
31-32 to max, but I might be a fish
It's
out.
not too close, this, is it?
It's ideal, isn't it?
Dead eat draw, the first one.
Right, minute to
Rome's
go.
straight back in, and Max has got an issue. Has he got a fish on? He has got a fish on as well. This is going to tie it, innit?
Yeah, this is what happened in the last match, wasn't it? Max just caught him up in the last. Yeah, Rome's in
it,
again.
that's
See,
what we
isn't it
think.
how quick things
Are
can
we dead
change?
eated, are we?
Yeah, I think we are. We think we
Simon
are.
will give us the nod if he thinks that is. If that's.
Oh my word.
Yeah. We've got 30 seconds to go, so
30 seconds!
fish need to be in the net and
And
returned
released.
And return.
before it counts.
Mike will give you the 5-second countdown.
20 seconds. Is Max going to get this one in?
Get it released.
We're going to get it released.
Oh, don't put your bait on. Get it released.
Get it released. 10 seconds. He's done it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's your lot!
There we go again.
That's another one done.
Next round over.
And
Yeah.
we think. What do
33 fish. What did I say? 33 fish is going to be tough to beat.
No,
Yeah.
sorry,
So we
So-
think Max may have won that one. Have we got an up-to-date, or not an up-to-date leaderboard, but have we got a leaderboard that we can show people?
We can stick the leaderboard up. That obviously doesn't include the round that we've just fished. That is up to the last round, and we'll now input the latest results. And we'll be back again shortly with another match.
Go and make yourself a cup of tea, wipe yourself with a damp cloth.
Get yourself a biscuit.
See you shortly.
See you back.